So it is Wednesday, it's raining again, and I've been thinking about how I've been doing the videos, and I feel like I show you a lot of what I'm doing and I briefly explain what I'm doing, but I don't ever really go into detail, so I'm going to try to work on that a little bit. But this morning we had a visit from someone whose name is Melinda, and her job is to go around to schools and other places, but primarily just schools to start off with, and see how we can work together with farmers and with the schools on selling to schools directly. So it was pretty cool to have her come up. She came up and she was just basically explaining what she does, what we'd be willing to grow as farmers, the process that she's going to try to make it work. And yeah, it's promising, and we're hoping that through her we can really get a good relationship with the schools and progress from there to maybe restaurants as well. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've also been cleaning up the greenhouse a little bit. But yeah, so we gave her a tour of the farm and let her know what we wanted to do, and we're looking forward to hearing back from her and seeing what the next process is. I'm back working on the van again, trying to peel off all the vinyl stickers. And it's a process, but it's coming up in bigger pieces than when we first started doing it. But I don't know, it's gonna take a while. I still have to do that over there. The whole other side still needs done, and this is just one of the vans. So gotta keep going on it. But we've been spraying the vinyl off, and then actually what I've found out works a little bit better is I'm taking the heat gun right here and just heating it up just a little bit so the vinyl off gets absorbed into the vinyl decal, and then it peels up a little bit better. It's Thursday. Our strawberries came last night. This is what the strawberries look like. This is a pack of 25. It's too wet for us to get the plastic mulch, which is like the plastic cover that goes over the ground that you plant these in to kind of eliminate weeds. It's too wet to get those in, so we're going to refrigerate the strawberries, and hopefully next week, very early on, it dries out a little bit and we can get these in the ground. We got 3 types of strawberries, and they're all an early variety. But yeah, that's basically where you see the green is the top of the plant. You stick all the roots in the ground. And we may even get some strawberries off these in the fall. I'm not sure, just because we're a little bit late on getting these in than what we normally do, but definitely in the spring we'll have a good harvest from these. Earlier today, I made up some soil blocks and I seeded some brassicas, I seeded some lettuce, and I'm gonna try something here. I'm doing 3 types of kale, but I'm gonna put one of each type of kale in one of these pots for back to school with the college coming in, and basically they could have their own kale plants that they can pick from anytime. Been working on the van all day, got a lot of the vinyl off, working on the back right now. Got most of it off, just need a little bit more around this handle. And then on this side, we got almost everything off except a few bits and pieces. Another market day. It is Friday morning. I am getting ready to pick the cherry tomatoes, green tomatoes, if there's any ripe ones, hopefully, broccoli, and maybe some cabbage over here, and I'm going to search for any cauliflower too. Yeah, so the Elkins market is operational again this week, so we're going to be picking for both Morgantown and Elkins. Jeff is currently setting up the wash station. After he's done with that, he's going to start picking the kale, and hopefully by then I'll be over picking the tomatoes inside the tunnel. So since it's been so rainy, I'm getting a ton of split cherry tomatoes, and this is pretty common. When it rains, it's just the fruit gets overloaded and it causes it to split. Oh look, there's a good one. But I'm getting a decent amount out of here. I'm picking some of them a little bit underripe just because they'll continue to ripen up. And yeah, I'm doing that also because I don't know if I'll have time to pick them before they get fully ripe anyways. So with the cherry tomatoes, I ended up with just about a gallon, which is a pretty good improvement from last week. And I'm pretty sure if the sun comes out, we're gonna have tons of them and probably won't know what to do with them all. I've moved on to picking green tomatoes from the field, but while I'm picking some of these, I've been able to pick a few of the orange blossom. And it's cool that they're coming on. I've seen a couple other like blush tomatoes that are just starting to ripen up. So hopefully by next week I'll be able to pick a little bit more of these ripe tomatoes out in the field. I've already filled up one green tote. I'm working on this as the second one of broccoli. And to be honest, I have a lot more broccoli than I've ever had before. And it's looking great. So I'm gonna keep on going through and picking all the heads that are ready. Now that I got all the broccoli picked, I'm working on the sweet peppers. And out here I'm only gonna be able to really get sweet bananas. Still getting a few. They're not the biggest peppers, but they will definitely move at the market. Bugs are crazy out here today. I'm getting tore up. But anyways, on the way back I decided to walk past the hot pepper field, and I'm getting a few jalapenos off there. They look pretty good. They could be bigger, but I think right now they will work for taking to the market. In the back high tunnel, picking the bell peppers and the tomatoes, and got a decent amount of bell peppers to pick from. Wendell and I are in the tunnel. We're clearing out the rest of the onions. There's only a handful left, and some of them aren't even worth picking. After we're done with the onions, we're going to pick the shallots, I don't know. I got criticized the last time I said it, so I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing right now, cutting it back. Wendell's been working here for a little over a year, and he's helping primarily on market days. He helped during the whole summer last year, and yeah, been going pretty good. How do you like working here, Wendell?
I love it.
Loves it. Hear that? Sickler Farm is a place where its employees love to work here. So here we are, removing the vinyl off another van, and this one's not going as easy as the other one. How's it going for you, Wendell?
All right.
See, just going all right, not great. And still got to remove this creepy smiling kid from here, and then we'll be done on this side. Ashley also likes to draw and make our signs look very cute and artsy. Ashley made this sign to help sell our citronella plants.